Terrence Ross comes in for George. And it's John Wall in for Shane Larkin. And he sinks the second. Wall with it. He's got 10. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Here's Lamb. He's coming off a 16-point game against Philadelphia. Nice shot by Smart.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
Pass to Mahimi. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. New York's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. No one near Wall as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper. Wall's got 13.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
Yeah, you know, these are two teams clearly on opposite ends of the continuum in this conference. I mean, this is a team they rightly feel they can beat every time they take the court with them.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Jared Sullinger's checked in for Mahimi. Love comes in for Amari Stoudemire. Crowder, he's checked in for Maurice Harkless. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Jeremy Lamb.
You know, it's a plus to get good looks in the paint. And when you can get them, you got to score them.
Wall against Thomas. And Wall. Here we go now. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, how about John Wall in this one? He's got 13 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Bradley's checked in for Marcus Smart. No good on the second free throw. Celtics trail by 3. Thomas dishes to Sullinger. Thomas goes in, rejected by Wall. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Here's Thomas. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Now here's Wall. Pass to Daniels. And stolen by Love. And now it's Bradley running. He can go all the way.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific. And I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
Wall draws the double. Ross on the wing. That 3 off the mark. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Whiteside's checked in for New York. Paul George comes in for Troy Daniels. Outside, Wall. Wall draws the double. Puts it up. Here's Whiteside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent MGA from converting that one.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to 1 or 2 plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays.
And Thomas, here we go. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
Some nice passing by New York. Used the screen and took it all the way.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And it goes on a bounds. That one's off Bradley.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
New York's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Right side a screen. Here's George. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Knicks have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Here's Sullinger. No good. Good work defensively by Whiteside. 5-second differential between the shots. Yeah.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Thomas against Wall. Here's the teardrop. With 1 on the clock, and the layup good by George. Now it's a 6-point Knicks lead.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. It's the Knicks, up by 6. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
All right, Kevin, thank you. I'm here with John Wall. And John, when you're hitting your jumpers early and force that defense to guard you, how much easier does that make it to attack the basket or find your teammates with a pass?
Oh, man, you see it, man. The lane is open. I'm finding my teammates, and they just get those guys open. That's one thing I said I want to work on since I've been here. I don't want to just be a myself player. I want to be a team player. And they're doing a great job of setting screens, getting me open. And I got to just keep finding them and making shots.
John, thank you. Kevin, he seamlessly navigates those seams.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. You gotta love the John Wall we saw in the first. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they committed to pounding the ball inside.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about